Hello and welcome to the Communication Manager System Capacity demonstration. To start, we will log into the Avaya Site Administration, also known as ASA. When we created our voice system in ASA, we selected the automatic login. This required us to build in the username and password. Had we built it as a manual, a login and password would have been required before we would get this screen. At this time, we are selecting to start the Jedi. Now CM is waiting for our commands. As you can see, when you select the down arrow, you will see the last 30 or so commands that were recently used. This helps you from having to retype a commonly used command. Since we want to see what hardware we have for the CM configuration, we're going to run the command list configuration all. As you can see, there is a lot of information on this screen. However, for the purpose of this demonstration, we want to highlight the fact that we have a G650 and a G450. The columns to the right tells us which ports have been assigned and which ports are available. If you see a U, that tells us that particular port is unassigned is now available for assignment. For example, on the G450, Board 001 V3, port 01 is available. In the case of the G650, there is not a U, but it is blank. So board 01A04, port 02, is available for assignment. Now we're going to look at this Communication Manager's capacity. The command is display capacity. Please look at the blue box. This shows us the number of pages or tabs that are available for this command. Now look at the red box. This area shows us what has been used, what is available, and the system's limit for this particular communication manager. On this page, we are showing the values for the Automatic Alternate Route, or AAR, the Automatic Route Selection, or ARS, along with the abbreviated dialing, AD, and the Adjunct Switch Application Interface, ASAI. We are not going to show you all of the pages or tabs, but will highlight the data parameters, trunks, and voice terminals. Page 4 shows us the data parameters. This includes the dial plan with the number of extensions, along with the Uniform Dial Plan, or UDP, digital data endpoints, expansion port networks, and facility busy indicators. We will cover these fields in further details in other learning objects. Please remember, this is a system capacity for this particular CM. Your CM will probably have different levels of capacity. Now let's look at page 7. Here we show the system's capacity for a number of different types of trunks, trunk groups, and ports. This page is showing us the system's capacity for voice terminals. It is important to know your particular CM's capacity because as administrator it is your responsibility to ensure that you do not overload your CM. Last but not least in our system capacity information is the total licensed capacity page. This gives you a summary of the stations and ports, controllers, and terminals, the off-PBX telephones, and in this particular example, the survivable processor capacity. Another useful command regarding system capacity is the Display System Parameters Customer Options. This will show you the optional features that are available on this CM. During the slide presentation, we mentioned two modes for ASA. Up to this point, we have been using the Jedi. The other choice is the terminal emulation. Go to the Advanced tab and select Start Emulation. Now you can type in your command at the command prompt. In this case, we're reusing the command list configuration all, then enter. Now we see the output of the command, and in this case, instead of pages or tabs showing additional pages, you would just select Next Page. To leave the terminal emulation, type in log off and then Yes to proceed with log off. This concludes our demonstration on system capacity. For further information regarding the different commands and their parameters is the Avaya Aura Communication Manager Screen Reference document. Thank you.